Alright guys, I had somebody ask me the other day on the page if I would show a quick video on how to cold smoke cheese, so figured I'd knock that out real quick since it's kind of cool outside today and this is pretty easy. Get you one of these. This is just the Amazen, Amazen as I believe, Amazen tube that you can get from Amazon, Cabela's. I mean, they've got them all over, but it's just a little smoking tube. You load it up with pellets, light it with the torch, let it get to smoking, and then you just drop it in your grill or barrel, or whatever we want to smoke it in. Today I'm gonna put them in the little Weber kettle just because it's the easiest, and I'll show you. But let me get this tube filled up with pellets and lit, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we're getting everything ready. Basically, to light the pellets, just get you a little propane torch from wherever, Home Depot, whatever. You hold it there and light the top of this tube, light the pellets. Let them burn for, probably about 10 minutes, just to let it get a good little smoldering bit of pellets on the very top, because it'll actually kind of burn like a cigarette. It'll burn from the top down, and if you get them packed in there real good, when you go to lay this thing down and put it in there, it should burn for about, smoke for about 2.5 hours without stopping, and that's about all the smoke I put on the cheese anyway. So give it a few more minutes and let it get to smoldering, and be right back. Alright, it's been burning for about 10 minutes now, so I'm gonna go ahead and blow it out. Hopefully we'll have a good bit of smoke coming off of it. And here's what it does. So we're going to take this over to the kettle. See if I can get this in camera without just set it down in there like that, and that thing will, like I said, it'll smoke for probably 2.5 hours. Go over here and grab the cheese to put on. Alright, so really that's about it. We'll put the lid down. Make sure you got your intake and your exhaust all the way open. See, that's wide open, wide open. Like I said, it's just going to sit here. The smoke will start coming out here in a minute. Get the cheese nice and smoky, and here when it finally stops smoking, we'll come out and check them and see what the finished product looks like. And it's been about about 30 minutes. Thought we'd come out and check. As you can see, she's smoking away. Pick the lid up here. There you go. And you see by looking at, if I can get, there you go. Barely any heat in the barrel. There's one thing, I don't know if I've mentioned that before, but the outside temperature has a lot to do with being able to cold smoke the cheese. If it's too warm outside, if it's summer, the cheese will start to melt on you. The heat will just radiate in the barrel. Although the tube doesn't give off a lot of heat, but it does give off some. And so if the sun's beating down on a black grill, it's going to get really hot in there, and the cheese will melt on you. So you best do it either when it's nice and cool outside, or sun goes down in the evenings. It'll work. You can even seen guys put half pans full of ice in there to try to keep the temperatures down. But today it's only about 55, 60 degrees. It's pretty nice outside, so this should go just fine. And we'll be back to here, check on them here in a little while. Alright, it's been about 2.5 hours, and here's your finished product. Nice smoked cheese. I'm gonna throw it in the refrigerator for just a little bit to let it firm back up. It's, it gets a little soft while it's out there, and then I'll vacuum seal it and put it away for a couple of weeks until we're ready to slice and eat it. But there you go, cold smoked cheese.